Oh my god! At last! Wait! Are you locked? Please just be a regular door that won't fry my testicles. Come on. They're fried enough. No, don't start combat with the ground, man. We're leaving. Whew! Hopefully all the doors... I never want to have to do this again. I'm going to have to do it the opposite way, aren't I, when I come back up, and I don't remember what I did. I remember I did 789 at the end, so I guess that'd be 987. That's all I remember. We lived through the puzzle room, it calls itself. Very adorable name for something that set me on fire. Hello, move on. So they're just fine with me being here. Do you all get tortured on your way to work? Is that just normal, regular occurrence for you guys? Sure. Jesus. What do we have going on? Sorry, my brain's a little fried after dealing with that. That was a really, really horrible puzzle that had me at it for ages. And burnt through so many of our supplies. We had to use so many stims, so many super stims, and I'm still injured. Thank you for the extra 5 and the radaways and the fucking radex. I'm sure we'll never need those. Nowhere in this game was irradiated. Like, I guess you only really had the glow in the first game, but I don't think anywhere in this game was fucking irradiated. I don't know what the hell the point is in having so much radaway and so much radex in the world, other than world building, you know? It looks stupid. You just never got irradiated. Now, what are you guys doing here? Are you guys a little bit less imprisoned? You guys got a little bit more free range? Free reign? I don't know. Let's talk to you. Stop stomping those grapes. Don't know what the fuck that means. Go pester someone else. Well, aren't you all just the loveliest guys? What do we got going on in that computer? I want to explore this place. Bomb? Why bomb? The hell's going on there? Can I just blast the place to hell? Welcome to the PseudoNet. This terminal controls operations of the MK17 fusion bomb. Current status of the bomb is deactivated. Fucking kill it. Activation of the bomb requires 2 forms of security. Override 1, red reactor keycard, blah, 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 present, blah. Well, hopefully they won't be a little bit upset that I just tried to activate World War III right in front of them. I'm sure they won't. I don't think they even notice. You guys are terrible guards. Welcome to the Chemical Corps section, trooper. I'm Lieutenant Cole. Oh, sorry. I'm Lieutenant Colonel. That's how much my brain got fried. Dr. Charles Curling. Now that we've been introduced, get the hell out of my lab! I'm not who you think I am. I'm Edge from Arroyo, and we have something to talk about. Well, Edge, I don't know how you escaped your cell, but I don't think we have anything to talk about. That's where you're wrong. A couple of times. You need to talk to me? Who are you, and why should I spend time? Because I'm holding all of your aces. What does that mean? The final resort of all tiny-minded primitives. So easy to see what separates you from the real humans like us. You're so damn sure of yourself, aren't you? Shouldn't I be? Our research on villagers clearly shows changes to their DNA. It's a natural result of all the background radiation. So what is a little different? Oh, hold on. Oh, your DNA is more than just a little different. It's quite different. If I weren't so pressed for time by the project, I'd be interested in running further tests on your people, other than the FEV toxicology study. It's fascinating work, really. How is it different? There are a number of primarily very subtle changes I haven't had time to look into the ramifications of the changes yet, though. Also, I'd have to backtrack to isolate your initial gene stock before I could hazard any ideas in the direction the changes are taking. All in all, though, the information is clear enough. What is clear enough? Why, the information that you and your tribe are no longer human, of course. Since your tribe has only been out of the vault, let's see, Vault 13, wasn't it, for some 80-odd years, anyone out longer is certain to have even more DNA compromised. Yet I'm afraid that the conclusion is unavoidable. What conclusion? I thought I had made myself perfectly clear. Conclusion that you and all your kind are no longer human. In order to retake the Earth and to maintain the integrity of the human race, All of you mutants will have to be destroyed. What do you mean? The project that the Enclave has dedicated itself to these past several decades has been the re-establishment of the human race upon the continental United States. God bless America. It doesn't sound as though it would take decades to achieve. Oh, just establishing an outpost wouldn't take long. We've already done that at Navarro. But it has taken a long time to work out the proper method for the eradication procedure. Why, yes, we can't just move back to the mainland only to risk contamination by all the mutated near-humans there. In order to make the United States safe for humanity, all the mutants must first be exterminated. And how are you going to do that? The FEV toxin, of course. It's the perfect solution for this difficult problem. What's the FEV toxin? One of our patrols found the research data and several samples about the FEV virus in a former military research base that had almost been completely destroyed. Okay, now I know where you found it, but what does it do? The FEV was initially designed as a virus that was supposed to turn humans into super soldiers. That experiment seems to have been an utter failure, although I did try a modification of the virus on one of our Secret Service agents with some success. Great for you. But how does that have anything to do with eradicating everyone? Oh yes, well I was getting to that. The FEV virus bond is species-specific, will only bond with the human glycoprotein. It only took a few years to tweak the FEV virus to make it more lethal than it already was. The result was just what the doctor ordered. Perfect in every way. How so? Isn't it obvious, my mutated friend? The FEV is, thanks to me, a lethal toxin. And thanks to some mysterious genius named, rather dramatically, the Master, it only works on humans, mutated or not. So, that means that we have the perfect disposal device for all of the near-human mutants infecting the globe. I still don't understand how that's perfect. The FEV toxin will only attack humans, leaving everything else alive. Better still, within a month, all the humans will be dead and the FEV toxin will die out as soon as it runs out of hosts. There can't be enough vertibirds here to spread the toxin all over the globe. You're right, there aren't, but we don't need them. We just have to release we have a release system that will spray the FEV toxin straight from the vats to the outside atmosphere. The jet stream will take care of the rest. Global saturation within 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yes, 2 weeks for the virus to spread. Another month for it to run its course, and then the United States will be ready for colonization by real humans. Our species will have been saved. You really think you're doing the right thing, don't you? Yes, I do. There is no price too high to pay for the survival of one species. I'd agree with you on that. Has it occurred to you that mutants, as you call them, are just another type of human? I had never stooped to think about it that way. Please give me a minute while I think it over very carefully. Take your time, Doctor. It's a big concept to swallow. I hate to admit this, but you may be right. What we've been planning all along just isn't right. So blinded to trying to overcome the obstacles that I didn't think about the morality of my quest. Well, now that you've thought about it, you should destroy the toxin. That might... No, it wouldn't work. Why not? Because they'd just start over, even with me dead. There's enough data between here and Navarro to assure they could replicate my work. Only something more drastic will be enough. What do you mean? The Enclave must be destroyed. Completely destroyed. If we're not, then we'll just pick up the pieces and start over again somewhere else. I'm sorry to hear that. Doctor, how do you suggest that the Enclave be destroyed? I think that the best way is to release the FEV toxin into our own air filtration system. Since the Enclave is a sealed system that should take care of everyone. What about my people? Or me? Or you, for that matter? I can release the antidote into an air system for all the cells. The detention level is served by a separate air system from the rest of the Enclave. Everyone will think that I'm just running another test. I can inoculate directly here and now. I swear to God, if this is the biggest switcheroo of all time. Do it. It's not pretty. You should leave as soon as possible. But I'd rather have the weight of 1,000 on my conscience than several 100,000. Our time here... Our time is through here. Our time is through here. We had our chance. How can I free my people? You should probably shut down the power. I know that the reactor is controlled by a large computer near the reactor bay, but I don't know exactly what you'd need to do to shut the reactor down. Thanks for the information you've given me. Your sacrifice will be remembered by all peoples of Earth. Why didn't you inoculate yourself, though? When the stars threw down their spears and warded heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb make thee? Huh? Just something I remembered from a long-dead poet. I was wondering if there's still place for those who've worked towards such a dark end for so long. Our time is over. Yours has just begun. Get going. Thanks for all your help, Doctor. You're a brave man. Toxins released into air ducts. I get the feeling I probably shouldn't have done this just now. Oh no! Oh no! Why have you done this now? Hold on, I'm pausing and I'm Googling how long this takes to work because my boys, my dudes upstairs, might die. I decided against Googling. Sometimes I like the authentic experience, and I mean, I just saved over my save. I saved over the save that didn't have people, the shit released into the... Oh no! Oh, that was the stupidest thing I've ever done. Okay, we're gonna try and hurry. Who might you be? See a man in a suit staring into space like he's looking at you, but he ain't looking at you. Well, he clearly isn't looking at me because we're nowhere near him right now. Okay, loot, come on. Now fuck it, loot's unimportant right now. We could be dying, all of us. Except me. Everyone but me could be dying. Stairs down, we ain't going down yet. We need to know who all these people are. Somewhat plump, blonde secretary in a tight dress. Come back later. I'm gonna be busy a minute here. Okay, why? Can I loot all your stuff? You own nothing. Fair enough, who might you be? Person in powered armor just like everyone else here. Well, you don't matter, do ya? Hello.
Well, hello there. Glad to make time for one of our gallant troopers, but I am rather busy, so, what can the President of the United States...
No way! Hello, POTUS. President? Who are you anyway?
I am the President of the United States of America. The Vice President is in the
This
office
is
outside.
stupid. I love it.
If you belonged here, you'd know that. Who are you, and what are you doing here?
This is rough. And why does he sound like Trump talks? I don't understand. He's got the, not like his accent, but the fucking inflections. Did Fallout predict this shit? Okay, oh god, can I get rid of him? Can I don't know what to do. What a coincidence. I'm the Emperor of the planet Quetzal, here for the surrender of Earth. No. You're the President of the United States.
I am the elected representative of the people. The United States does still exist. God bless us, everyone. We've just had to adapt in order to survive after the war.
You still believe in your fucking God after all the suffering that's happening around you? Jesus. I don't understand. What do you mean?
You really don't know, do you? Let me tell you about mankind's salvation. A little history first.
Go on, Mr. President.
There was a great war, long before we were born. Our gallant soldiers fought from the Yukon to the Yangtze.
I know that bit.
We were winning, too. And then those damn Reds launched. We barely got our birds up.
Reds? Like Russian communism? Is it really based in that? It's amazing. Doesn't seem as though it helped much.
Well, no, it didn't. But at least it knocked the damn Red Menace back into the Stone Age.
And us with it.
Well, no, not quite. You see, we had planned ahead. We were ready.
What do you mean?
We had a number of sanctuaries that would enable the glorious American civilization to endure. This facility, the vaults, were part of the great plan.
Those damn vaults didn't work the way they were supposed to. A lot of people in them died. Well, we know about the fucking government conspiracy there.
Actually, they worked almost exactly the way they were supposed to. You might call it a social experiment on a grand scale.
We would have terrified him if we were like, I knew about all of this. Why didn't we lead with that?
The vaults were set up to test humanity. Some had not enough food synthesizers. Others had only men in them. Yet others were designed to open after only 6 months. They each had a unique set of circumstances designed to test the occupants.
What about 13? What was its purpose?
Vault 13 was a special case. It was supposed to remain closed until the subjects were needed. Vault 13 was, in scientific parlance, a control group.
But they would have all died if my ancestor didn't get them a replacement water chip. That doesn't fit in with your plan.
An unfortunate and unforeseen accident. However, as it turns out, a rather fortuitous one.
What do you mean?
As it turns out, we needed test subjects from untainted pre-war human stock, your ancestors in Vault 13, and some freshly mutated stock, the villagers from Arroyo.
Why?
For the project. It's almost ready. Humanity's salvation is almost at hand, and the United States of America will be the progenitor of that rebirth.
What do you mean, rebirth?
The only way for true humans and democracy to be safe is to cleanse the mutants from the globe. We humans will take back that which is rightfully ours.
I'm a true human too.
I'm sure you think so. But tests performed on your tribesmen have all shown that you are guilty of mutation, and it's a damn good thing the project is ready.
Why?
Some of the members of your tribe are showing some extremely interesting changes. If the danger to true humanity weren't so great, I would think about studying them, but that's not to be.
Why not?
The project will cleanse all the mutants from our fair land. And the rest of the globe. Once again, America will be the world's policeman.
That no one asked for. Why are you going to cleanse the
We
mutants?
found a research
Or how?
facility in operational shape about 70 years ago. A former military base that had been used to research a special virus.
We know about all this from the other guy, but this is coming from a talking head, so I guess it's
FEV
more
virus.
cool, maybe.
It was originally developed to turn soldiers into super warriors, but it failed. The warriors were tough and strong, but far too stupid. However, our brilliant chemical core altered it
Why?
to turn it into a staggeringly effective killer. Any humanoid that isn't inoculated against its effects before its release will die. That is the project.
I'm gonna assume you're already inoculated just for safety reasons, because, well, you haven't died, have you?
No, that's humanity's last best hope. That's what we've been working towards all these years.
Great. So you have all this poison and no way to spread it around.
Oh, but that's one of the advantages of the FEV virus.
Why are we playing so dumb with this guy? Why have they not given us proper dialogue options for
We'll
him?
carry it worldwide. It'll have plenty of time to cleanse every nook and cranny of the globe.
Okay, then why did you have to kidnap my villagers and the people from Vault 13?
Test subjects? Your villagers are all descended from Vault stock, and we had to make sure that the FEV toxin was still effective. The subjects from Vault 13 test that, and an inoculation against the FEV.
You're not testing the inoculation on my people?
It's hardly necessary. I'm sure we could, and it would work, but there's no reason to do so.
Did it ever occur to you that what you're doing is wrong?
Never. Part of the president's job is to make the tough decisions. A lot of near-humans will sacrifice their lives for the return of humanity. Humans will prevail.
Just because everyone out there doesn't have an exact copy of your DNA, that doesn't give you a license to exterminate them.
Oh, I don't relish this decision. If there was another way... But there isn't. No price is too high for the survival of the human race.
Of course there
is.
is.
If you were human, you'd feel the same way.
Oh, you fucking scum. You really believe that, don't you?
Yes, I do. Even killing me won't help you. There's nothing you can do to stop the release.
Maybe I'll just figure out a way to give you your taste of your own medicine.
You could try, I suppose, but soon the staff of the Enclave and Navarro will be inoculated.
They aren't already? Oh my god, all of the power armor dudes are gonna die!
We just have to distribute the supplies. A matter of hours. Besides, the Enclave is a sealed unit. No air or contaminants get in or get out.
Goodbye, Mr. President!
You might find that tougher than you think. If you do, I'll go to my reward knowing that I died a patriot and a servant of humanity.
Time for your reward. Uh-oh. 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 No! No, no, no. Trying that again. Should have just said goodbye. Why wasn't there a goodbye option? I guess I could have hit 0. Well, I don't think he gave us any vital information at all, other than the fact that there was no... There's no, like, inoculation on all of the guards. Which means I should be able to kill him straight up with no one... I guess maybe it's being watched.
Well, hello there.
Shit,
Glad
I didn't mean to do that.
time for one of our gallant troopers, but I am rather busy.
Just checking the area. That's all I want to say. I want your presidential fucking key. Close door. Okay. Sneak mode. Sneak mode, get directly behind him. Blast his fucking face off. Also save over... We'll save over plus. I don't remember what that was, but it doesn't really matter. Here we go. Say goodbye to your fucking eye sockets. Easy! No one knew President Richardson was killed and you gained 5 karma. I just wish it wasn't as quick and painless. Did anyone know? No one knew. The president's fucking dead. And I got his pass key. I can turn on the fucking... Oh, wait, no, we need the key card. All right. Well, I can turn on the bomb if I want. Not that it matters, because everyone here is about to die. You must be vice president, right? Should I kill you too? Who are you? Hello, trooper. What are you doing in the vice president's office? Just here to double check on our secret plans. I see. Well, as you may know, I've long thought that it's time for the human race to enter the solar system. Aren't we already in the... Go to where? I think that maybe Mars would be nice, because Mars is essentially in the same orbit. Mars is somewhat the same distance from the sun, which is very important. We have seen pictures where there are canals, we believe, and water. If there's water, that means there's oxygen. If there's oxygen, that means we can breathe. I didn't expect such a complete answer. Of course you do. Of course, any loyal citizen of these great United States would do the same. And why is that? We have to work together, because if we don't succeed, we run the risk of failure. Shut the fuck up. I better be going now. Okay, what do you mean by that? I mean that we don't want to go back to tomorrow. We want to go forward. What the fuck are you talking about? What is this? I believe that we are on an irreversible trend towards more freedom and democracy. That could change. Oh, I love you, Mr. Contradiction. This is great. A polluted environment of the waste could use a little freedom for a change. Don't be silly. It isn't pollution that's harming the environment. It's the impurities in our air and water that are doing it. I really have to be going. Goodbye. You're fantastic. You're so good. All right, where are we now? And who are you? This one has a dignified but simple-looking man rambling on. Not for long it doesn't. Well, he's dead now, so he won't be doing any more rambling, that's for sure. What do we got on the war room table over here? Can I figure out the rest of their plans? For anything else they got going on? Unfortunately not. I can't even use the computers anymore? Science? Sure. Okay, save over plus again. I think we're doing well. I think I'm doing this right. I'm glad I only brought myself, or maybe when I murdered the president, everyone else would have just started killing people. I guess we're now going down to the stairs. So we did the puzzle room, we did this room, I don't know what to call it, and now I believe this room here should have the reactor on it. The power supply. And I believe that might be it right there. We were in the mainframe of the Enclave and no one stopped me. I murdered the president and no one stopped me. Dude, this is insane. And I don't know where to go. I just don't know. I'm really nervous that my dudes are getting fried up there. But then again, these guys haven't yet. These random dudes, and we know they're not inoculated, they haven't died yet. So maybe, just maybe, just maybe, just maybe, I will be able to do this quick enough to get my dudes freed, get the bomb set off. I'm still tempted to do that bomb. Ooh, I actually do appreciate some stim packs, actually. Thank you. How many times can I say actually in one sentence? The answer, twice. It's just weird that I can't talk to any of these Enclave dudes. And no one's been like, hey, what exactly are you doing in our really high security place where only 2 guards are assigned? Like, that's not weird to them at all? Okay. What's this here? Ah, hello. Log on. I do have the presidential pass key. So, shut down defense? Yeah. Why not? Good day, Mr. President. Emergency defenses system shut down. Initiated. Performing deep diagnostic. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. Let's let it run its diagnostic. And who might you be? Balding man in a lab coat. Oh, it wasn't even here. Oops. You got nothing to say. No one here seems particularly important. It's weird. Everyone's just a random researcher, has nothing to say. You'd think there'd be a lot more My lungs are burning. That's a perfectly fine thing to just spout to a stranger. Can't see who turned out the lights. Oh! Oh, they're dying! Their lungs are burning for a perfectly good reason. Yes, I'm the president. Please turn off counterinsurgency. Actually, we don't need it. Everyone's gonna die anyway. I think we're all good. I believe this is the reactor. We won't go to the reactor just yet. I want to hang out with the mainframe, and hell, we probably need the mainframe to be like, hey, unlock please anyway. So, are you also dying? Your eyes are on fire. What a lovely thing to be happening. Hello. Can't interact with the mainframe at all? Every time I react with a computer, it just tells me about the toxins. Is that it? Is that really all you got for me? Wow. Okay. Is he the first victim here? Can I loot him? His face exploded. I guess we did hear that that's roughly what happens from our elder, though. Let's make our way into here before I'm incriminated in the slightest. Oh god, you're just vault dudes, aren't you? Oh no, all the vault people are gonna die! Unless that's just what the government dudes wear. That's also a possibility. Why are they going down so one by one kind of style? Oh no, they're dying. Those fucks are dying. I'm gonna save over death rattle now. Because I'm not sure we want people to be dying, because if they're dying, potentially our guys are dying. Oh god, I didn't even see who that was. Citizen was hit for 100 points. Okay. They said blow it up, I'm blowing it up. Oh, stop dying around me, I'm busy. Alright. I don't know what I need to do. There's another thing here, what are you? Can I use you? I didn't notice that this one. Maybe I could... No, can't seem to shut it down. You count as a terminal. Do I want to be around when it blows up? I guess I've saved. It wouldn't cause that big of a deal if I wasn't. Okay, 20 seconds. That sounds about right. Now let's get behind the blast doors or I'm going to be very, very, very worried. But aren't there going to be guards and shit, like, ready to take on the villagers? Like, surely not all of them are going to be able to escape. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I didn't set it. I just blew myself up. Oh no, that was so embarrassing. At least it didn't... Apparently I can just survive a self-suicide bombing. Where did I last save? I'm going to erase that embarrassment from history. And, I can't even control myself. There we go. Right, that looks like about the right place. Oh, plastic explosive. Don't worry, I promise to use you properly this time. Where are you? There you are. You know what? We don't need 20 seconds. I'm going to be a risky dude. And we're already at like 8 as soon as I'm able to drop this. 7, 6, move. Move now. 4, 3, 2, 1. No, not even behind the blast doors. Go! Okay. I think we'll be safe. Did it work? Nothing happened. Why did nothing happen?